So Sagittarius is the most luckiest zodiac in astrology. And, I'm going to start with that because as a Sagittarius moon myself, I have to talk positive about y'all before I tell you guys the truth of kind of the more shadow side of the sign in itself. Now, when we look at the sign Sagittarius as a whole, they are the most lucky and prosperous sign in the whole zodiac, because it is the true sign of the adventurer. They love new experiences. They love indulging in what feels good for them, right? And one of the main reasons why they're such a lucky sign is because they're ruled by the planet Jupiter, right? And when we look at the planet Jupiter in astrology, it's all about abundance, expansion, right? Everything that it touches grows and turns to gold. Now, while this is actually a really, really positive thing and benefic thing, it can turn very negative if you have too much Sagittarius in your chart, right? If you have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart or too much of it, it causes somebody to be very overly indulgent, right? And they tend to want to indulge in the fun aspects of life a little bit too frequently and too often. And, this life is all about balance. And so finding a balance between the true partier that you are versus, finding that discipline and finding what kind of propels you forward is actually going to be very beneficial to Sagittarius. If you can incorporate a routine of doing something that isn't necessarily fun, but is going to give you a long-term outcome in advance, is very healthy for Sagittarius. Now, with this, right, you might be asking, well, Noah, what is good about Sagittarius being indulgent? That's why you kind of have to look at your chart to see if you have any other planets for any other zodiac signs that could balance this out. For example, if you have Capricorn in your chart, or if you have Aquarius in your chart, this could balance out really well, because both of these signs are traditionally ruled by the planet Saturn, which is all about discipline. It's kind of like the opposite of the planet Jupiter, where Jupiter is kind of like that cool uncle that always wants to do things and take everybody out and kind of showcase what it is that they have to offer. Saturn comes in as the strict grandparent that is teaching you discipline. It's teaching you that life isn't all about having fun 24/7. Right? There are things that we need to do and things that need to get done, right? And so that is where you have this. Sorry about that. There was somebody cutting the grass there. I had to kind of walk away. But, what I was trying to explain to you is that Sagittarius is the most lucky sign in the zodiac. But you need to find, if you have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart, you want to find routines and activities that keep you grounded and that keep you having direction in your life, because Sagittarius, they get so excited that they oftentimes are directionless, and because it's a mutable sign, they're very much that they give you that energy that they are always, down for a party. They're always down to have fun. And while that's good, it's always important to have a balance in your routine, regardless of what you're doing. And so to all my Sagittariuses out there, I hope this helped y'all. But look to if you have any Saturn-ruled signs or planets in your chart to see if you actually you're able to balance your lifestyle out a little bit better. Because while it is great to have Sagittarius, there always needs to be some type of direction, some type of routine. And so I hope that this video helped you guys out. Wanted to give a random astrology fact, part 1, and this part's going to be on Sagittarius. Your boy's a Sagittarius moon, so I had to come out and showcase this video for you guys. But I hope you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness. Mwah.